You know that task that would only take 5 minutes, but somehow you've been avoiding it all day? Not because it's difficult, not because you don't know how to do it, but because something inside you resists even starting. You tell yourself you'll do it later. You check your phone, you scroll, you wait for motivation. And somehow, the smallest task becomes the heaviest. If this feels familiar, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not lazy. There's a psychological reason this happens in modern life. And once you understand it, these impossible tasks stop feeling so heavy. We live in a world where almost everything is easier than ever. Information is instant, communication is instant, entertainment is endless. Yet starting small tasks feels harder than it used to. Not harder physically, harder mentally. The paradox is this: as life becomes more convenient, starting effort becomes more uncomfortable. Your brain has adapted to a world of instant stimulation, and that adaptation quietly changes how effort feels. Your brain is constantly predicting reward. Every action is evaluated unconsciously with one question: is this worth the effort? Dopamine helps answer that question. Dopamine is not pleasure, it's anticipation. It tells your brain what's worth pursuing. Modern apps deliver dopamine instantly. Scrolling, notifications, videos, messages, all deliver small bursts of reward with almost zero effort. Over time, your brain learns a pattern: low effort, high stimulation. Now compare that to a 5-minute task. No novelty, no instant reward, no stimulation. So your brain quietly resists, not because you're lazy, but because the reward prediction system sees low payoff. This part surprises many people. Big tasks feel meaningful, they feel important, they activate purpose. Tiny tasks feel empty. They don't trigger emotion or urgency. Your brain asks, why bother? And when motivation is low, effort feels heavier. This creates a strange effect where big goals feel exciting, but tiny actions feel unbearable. That's not a character flaw, it's a mismatch between stimulation and effort. Your brain wasn't designed for constant stimulation. Every scroll, swipe, and notification trains it to expect novelty. Over time, your baseline dopamine rises. That means normal activities feel less rewarding. The result? Less motivation, less focus, more avoidance, and more mental fatigue. Your brain becomes overstimulated, not weak. And overstimulation creates resistance. Advice like "just start" sounds simple, but it ignores how the brain actually works. Starting requires energy. When your mind is overstimulated, energy is fragmented. Your attention is split across dozens of micro-inputs. So when you try to start something, it feels like friction. That friction isn't laziness, it's cognitive overload. Every task has hidden costs. Deciding where to start, remembering steps, switching context, holding information, and managing expectations. Even tiny tasks carry these costs. When your mental bandwidth is already full, these costs feel overwhelming. That's why you can want to do something and still avoid it. Your brain is protecting itself from overload. Modern life removed natural pauses, waiting rooms, quiet moments, empty time. Now every pause is filled with content. Your brain never rests. Without rest, focus cannot rebuild. Without stillness, effort feels painful. Your mind becomes used to constant input and resists effort that offers none. Here's something important. Starting is the hardest part. Once you begin, resistance often fades. That's because your brain switches from anticipation mode to engagement mode. The discomfort lives in the threshold, not in the work itself. But modern habits stretch that threshold, so it feels taller than it really is. You don't need more discipline. You don't need to force yourself. You need to lower the entry cost. Instead of asking, "Can I finish this?" ask, "Can I start for 30 seconds?" Make starting so small it feels meaningless. Open the file. Write one line. Stand up. touch the task. Motion reduces resistance. Action creates momentum. Your brain associates tasks with pressure. Pressure triggers avoidance, so remove it. Tell yourself you're allowed to stop anytime. This removes the threat and, paradoxically, makes continuing easier. Starting becomes safe. Reduce decision fatigue. Decision fatigue quietly drains focus. Every choice costs energy, so simplify your environment. Same workspace, same time, same setup. When decisions disappear, action becomes automatic. Structure replaces motivation. This is critical. Spend a few minutes doing nothing. No phone, no music, no stimulation. Your mind will resist. That discomfort is healthy. It resets your attention threshold. After boredom, even simple tasks feel interesting again. Protect your morning attention. The first inputs of your day shape your mental baseline. If you start with stimulation, your brain expects more. Instead, start gently. Light movement, silence, natural light, simple thoughts. This lowers your dopamine baseline and makes effort easier later. Forget long work sessions. Your brain prefers short, contained focus. 20 to 40 minutes is enough. One task, one direction, then stop. Consistency beats intensity. When you stop judging yourself, when you stop calling it laziness, when you understand what your brain is doing, the struggle softens. You stop fighting yourself. You start designing around how attention actually works. That's when progress becomes natural. Small tasks don't feel hard because you're weak. They feel hard because your world is loud. Your mind is overstimulated. Your attention is pulled in too many directions. But when you reduce the noise, lower the pressure, and work with your brain instead of against it, focus slowly returns, one small step at a time. If you want more calm, thoughtful breakdowns of psychology, focus, and modern mental overload, subscribe for more. This is Mind Noir, where we explore how modern life shapes the human mind and how to take your focus back.